Honey, I cooked for you today.
I hope it tastes nice. Honestly, I think I'll just eat out. Your food, it's never quite like the restaurants, you know?
All right, suit yourself.
Mike was a man who always thought he knew better about food. He liked going out, trying different restaurants, tasting everything, and rating it like he was a professional critic. At home, nothing his wife cooked ever pleased him. She was used to his complaints and quietly went about her work whenever he refused to eat, leaving him to sort himself out. At that moment, Mike shrugged and left the house, already thinking about which restaurant to try next. A few weeks ago, he had discovered a small restaurant in town. From the street, it looked small, but the smell coming from inside was enough to pull him in. The place was full of people. People were laughing over their meals, chatting, and enjoying themselves. Mike went to the counter, looked at the menu, and ordered. When the food arrived, it was so delicious he could hardly believe it. The jollof rice was warm and perfectly seasoned. The egusi soup was rich and comforting, and the pepper soup had just the right taste. He left thinking he had found a place worth coming back to every day. He couldn't go a day without that food. So that very evening, he returned to the restaurant. The place was nearly empty, and the staff were getting ready to close. He ordered the same dishes and went to use the restroom. On his way back, he noticed a slightly open door that led to the kitchen. Mike was curious and peeked inside. What he saw made his stomach turn. The kitchen was filthy. The floor was sticky. Utensils were piled high with old food. Flies, cockroaches, and even rats crawled everywhere. In the middle of it all was a fat woman with messy, scattered hair. She was handling the food with dirty hands, wiping them on her clothes. To Mike's horror, he saw her deliberately putting urine into the pots. Every plate she touched, every pot, everything was contaminated. Mike felt sick immediately, gasping. He staggered back and doubled over in nausea, groaning. By the time he left the restaurant, he felt weak, dizzy, and his stomach cramped badly. He was throwing up every minute, unable to keep anything down. His family rushed him to the hospital. He was admitted for food poisoning and had to stay under observation for a few days. Lying in the hospital bed, Mike finally thought about all the times he had criticized his wife's cooking. She knew how to cook well, but he didn't understand why he always complained. He remembered the care, patience, and effort she put into every meal, and realized how valuable it had always been. When he got home, recovered and humbled, he hugged his wife, and never again treated her cooking with disrespect. Mike didn't fail to share the story of the restaurant. He always used it as a warning. Sometimes, what looks good outside can hide danger, and the simplest, most sincere care is often the safest.